speaking of working professionals who are crushing LinkedIn, you guys, Deirdre is a working corporate executive who also has a side business, and she's wildly successful using LinkedIn. And I promised these guys we would have clients pop in with completely different businesses every day and talk about what's working for them. So Deirdre, you have the stage.
Hi. So, I just love listening to you, Melissa. I learn so much every time I do, but one of the things you just talked about is so me. So when I first joined you, I had over 10,000 people in my LinkedIn connections. However, they were not the right connections, if I can say. So I wasn't getting my algorithms weren't right. I was exposed to people that were not really who I wanted to attract. So once I cleaned that up and really got my stream cleaned up, then I was able to really speak directly to who I want to have enter my business. So I speak directly to stressed out retail executives. That's who I attract. That's who I'm very closely aligned with. And, and actually my age is even better because they've been in the industry for quite some time. So they're ready for their next step. Exactly what you're saying, Melissa. So that was so critical. I had no idea that just that simple action and cleaning that up. And now I'm, of course, attracting new people, new connections in that are exactly aligned with who I'm looking for.
Yes. And what I love, I just adore you anyway. I can't wait to see you in a couple of weeks at our live event.
Yes.
But you've mastered, what I love is you've mastered working full time, and making the LinkedIn platform and the strategies we've coached to you work really well for the full-time working professional who's also juggling a side business. I think that you're probably one of the masters of efficiency on LinkedIn. And I would love for you to maybe share with everybody, I know that you've got like calls just lined up every single week based off of what you're putting out on LinkedIn. And I'm sure these guys would love to know like your method, like what's making you so effective, to kind of cast a vision for these guys who maybe they're working full-time and they're trying to leverage LinkedIn around their 9 to 5.
So what really attracted me to Melissa's course was I needed more efficiency in what I was trying to do. So I didn't have any extra hours in the day. I didn't have more time to do anything else. So I was a little hesitant at first. I thought, oh boy, here's something else on my plate. But what I learned was how to be really efficient with small pockets of time. Melissa provides amazing tools, of course, to do that. And I followed them really strategically. And what I learned is that just a few minutes to a half hour tops in the morning, I have my coffee and I just go through my DMs, create some posts, react to other people's posts, and just engage on the platform and really speak to people who are reaching out to me through DMs and then setting up calls. So I even had, Melissa, this past weekend, I had an in-person, someone was actually vacationing in the town that I have a beach house in. So we met in person. It was really cool. Someone I just met on the platform. And it was really awesome. So it's opened up a whole world to me where I can be very efficient with my time, make sure who I'm speaking to are the people that really I want to have in my business and that they would benefit from my business, and not just speaking to everyone. So it's been really a flow and ease to the business, which is exactly what I was looking for. I didn't want another task on my plate. If that makes sense.
I love what you said. Did you guys hear the words flow and ease? And that's the piece that I want to excite the hell out of all of you guys.
Yeah.
Is that you're all working so hard anyway, right? And that's why I know that you're going to be wildly successful on the LinkedIn platform, is that if you can take that work ethic and then funnel it towards LinkedIn and use the strategies that we coach, you're not going to have to spend as much time on the platform and you're going to have more fun over there, right?
Totally. It's so much fun. I love meeting new people and I love engaging with people, but I want to make sure that we're not wasting each other's time, right? So that we have exactly the same agenda. So all of the pre-qualification work that we do in this really makes it so much easier. And the conversation then just flows so much better. So
that's right. So you really are only making time for very qualified leads, right? If I'm putting words in your mouth, right?
Yeah. And qualified for them as well. Like they don't want to waste their time either. So we're all busy people. So absolutely. I want to be respectful of their time just as much, of course, as protective of mine. So yeah.
Well, Deirdre, thank you so much for showing up today.
Thank you.
Deirdre is actually one of our certified coaches inside of our academy. So that we are running workshops every single week right now. I think you did a video audit maybe last night.
Yep.
Just to give you guys a little peek behind the curtain, we have on-demand coursework that I literally walk you through step by step, how to grow and scale your profile and your brand on LinkedIn. But every single week we have live interactive workshops where you're working with someone like me or Deirdre to get real-time feedback on your profile, on your everything that you're working on, your social media, right? So you've got a lifeline and live interaction and accountability to move you from building to driving to automating so that you're taking off and you're working with ease like Deirdre is today. And not only is she working full time, is she scaling her own business, she has space for us to be a coach inside of our program, right?
So awesome.